Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Super Famicom Wars. It's actually been a couple of months since I recorded the first episode. A lot of stuff's been going on, life has been busy, I haven't really had a lot of time for recording stuff. If you're watching this when it posts, there's probably an Etrian Odyssey playthrough that is posting at the same time, but that was recorded months ago, and just pre-scheduled to upload ahead of time. I've actually been too busy to be recording any playthroughs for a while, but we're back now. This is definitely not going to be posting as fast as my previous Advance Wars playthroughs. Probably one episode a week-ish would be my guess. Just wanted to get that out of the way for logistical purposes and to let you know what the schedule is likely to be, the posting schedule. I also discovered something, which is that if you load a game, so you play through every map and the game remembers what maps you've already cleared, you're stuck with the same COs. Your CO and the enemy CO cannot be changed. And one of the big draws of this for me is changing up what CO I'm using and what CO the CPU is using. And it would honestly be a lot less fun for me to just stick with the same COs for, I don't know, what is it, 20 maps or something? I don't remember the exact number of maps in each campaign. The long and the short of that is that I'm going to start a new game every time so that I can change up the COs and some of the rules too. Although I think you can change some of the rules on a load game. But anyway, you definitely can't change the COs. The only effect this will have, aside from it not remembering which maps we've already completed, which doesn't matter, but the other effect this will have is there's apparently a boss map that you unlock if you complete every map in a campaign. We're not going to be able to do that if we're not using load game so that it remembers which maps we've already completed. So we're not going to get to do the boss maps. Shame, but it is what it is, because this playthrough would be a lot less fun for me if I if I didn't change up things, especially the COs in between maps. So we're just not going to see the boss maps. We'll deal with it. Life goes on. Let's see. I would have thought that it would not... Oh, I see. It's just telling me overwrite an old save because I'm telling it to start a new game. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And we were doing the classic maps. Okay, so last time we decided to roll with controversy and be Hitler, which was hilarious. Let's go ahead and go through some other COs. I'll go ahead and do Yuan Delta. We played against Rogensky last time, if I remember correctly. So let's do Von Rosso this time. So, it says that Yuan Delta is a 3-star commander, and Von Rosso is a 2-star, who has poor defense. So I guess we're keeping things relatively easy for ourselves for the time being. I might want to change up what music we use too, just for fun. I don't know what music 3 and 4... Oops. It wasn't letting me change the music for my opponent. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, nothing's happening when I hit the button. Okay. I guess my opponent's music is just fixed then. That's fine. I'm going to change up the music I'm using though. We'll do 4. Alright, let's see. I'll leave Fog of War off for now. I think you can change Quick Battle in the middle of it. Am I remembering that correctly? I think it let me do that. Let's see. Right, I want to turn Domination on, even though I don't think it came into play in the previous map. Okay, I guess I'm not really going to fiddle with the settings too much this run. Just change up the COs. Alright, so we did Bean Island. Next up is Donut Island. Delicious donuts. Alright. As I said, it's been a couple of months since I played this, so anything that I learned about how this game is different from the other Advance Wars games, I've completely forgotten. It's been too long. Let's just buy a bunch of infantry. That's usually a good strategy, right? Alright. Oh yeah, you can buy infantry from your HQ in this one. Let's not forget that. Well, should I get an APC to move guys around faster? No, let's just get another infantry. Alright, your move blue. Oh, this guy gets a sprightly theme. We didn't get to hear much of it. We have a very peaceful sounding theme. Music track number 4. It's very happy and peaceful, very chill. Alright, let's just get an infantry flood to start. Infantry out the wazoo. Oh, what the heck is that? Looks like a fuel depot or something. No, that's a base. I guess that's just what the bases look like. Also, I have an overwhelming production advantage over my opponent here on Donut Island. I just realized that. I wasn't really paying attention. Well, this is going to be an easy win then. That's fine. I'm sure the maps get harder as we go. Nothing wrong with starting out easy. As I remember how the heck you play this game versus the other Advance Wars games. After a while, we'll turn the animations off. I seem to remember it lets you turn them off in mid-map. Options. Yeah, you can change these in the middle of the battle. Okay, yeah, that's good. So how's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well. As I alluded to, things have been very busy for me lately. So I haven't had a lot of time for recording video game playthroughs. Work's been quite busy, and other life responsibilities, and what free time I've had, I've been primarily devoting to working on Commander X16 development, which I won't get into a lot of detail about that because I've got a little playlist for all that I've been doing. Let's see. Maybe I should start getting something besides infantry. How about a light tank? And another light tank. And then a mech, and then more duders. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, just briefly, the Commander X16 is a retro computer. It's actually designed and made in the modern day, but using legitimately retro hardware. Like the CPU is from the 80s, or at least it's a version of the CPU from the 80s. And it has less than a megabyte of total RAM, so it's legit a retro computer. And I made a graphics library for it, and I'm starting to develop games on it, because I love making retro games, but I've never done it on legit retro hardware before. And making a retro-style game on actual retro hardware is a pretty different experience. Because wow, the resource limitations, not to mention working directly with the hardware. No abstraction layers in the way. But like I said, I'm not going to get into detail about that. If you have any interest in that kind of thing, just look for the Commander X16 playlist on my channel. Even if you don't, you might eventually become interested in that, because one of my game ideas for what I want to make on that is a strategy game not entirely dissimilar from Advance Wars. I mean, it's not exactly like Advance Wars, but it would definitely have similarities, and it is a grid-based, turn-based strategy game idea, so if that ever comes to fruition, anybody who likes Advance Wars might be pretty interested in that, because it would be a very similar kind of thing. And with all that out of the way, that's just basically what I've been spending most of my free time on lately, so I just kind of wanted to explain one of the things that's been keeping me busy aside from just having less free time in the first place. Not unusual actually having a little bit of a social life and hanging out with friends and stuff. While I'm an introvert, I do have a non-zero social life of hanging out with my friends. Mostly gaming with them, of course, because we are all a bunch of nerds after all. Let's see. Alright, what do I want to make next? Oh, my opponent has built... Oh, just an APC. That's not scary. Let's get a medium. Get something with some heft. And then I guess we'll have to just get a bunch of duders. And now we're out of money. But yeah, still totally planning to play through this game, minus the boss maps. But it's probably going to take a little while and be kind of slow, at least for the immediate future. We'll see if more time opens up for me later on, and I'm able to record a big batch of episodes all at once. That would be nice, but we'll see. Yeah, work has been a real drain lately. Oof. Not working on a fun project. Let's say that much. Not only taking up more time, but leaving me more mentally drained as well. Looks like we're going to be initiating combat with the enemy soon. But back to actually talking about this game. I still love everything about the presentation. The aesthetics of this game are amazing. Easily on par with the DS games. The way it looks, the way it sounds, everything about it is just perfect. This is super fun old school strategy. Oh, the enemy actually built a light tank. Well, he's not going to be a happy camper when he encounters my medium, is he? Alright, you get to be a sacrifice. See if you can draw some fire from Mr. Light Tank there. Put you in position to counterattack it if it takes the bait. Do. You know, from looking at it, it seems like this should be a quick, easy win, but why do I have a feeling it's somehow going to turn into a complete slog? I feel like I have enough infantry for now. Maybe I'll get another medium tank. I'm 200 short of affording a mech. Alright, 2 more duders. Soon combat will erupt and things will get interesting. Yeah, I've mentioned before how the gameplay in this kind of reminds me of a really old game from the 80s called Empire. Honestly, if you took Empire, just made it a lot more colorful and more advanced, because Empire was a very, very primitive game. Oh, he took the bait. Get wrecked. Oh, you are going down, buddy. That was a foolish mistake. So is this. You think I care about these infantry? I do not. They're just to lure you in, you fool. Nobody leak audio of that to my men. I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate it. But yeah, like I was saying, it really does remind me of if you made Empire a lot more cartoony, with more advanced graphics and sound, and then made the maps smaller, because Empire had freaking huge maps, you basically get this. And that's awesome, because I liked Empire a lot, but it had issues. The worst issue by far was actually the terrible combat resolution tables that resulted in just garbage, excessively random outcomes. So the fact that this has much better, more sensible combat resolution is a huge advantage. That and the very endearing cartooniness and more advanced graphics and sound mean it's basically that game, except better in every way. So it's taking a nostalgic game from my childhood and just being better in every way, so that's awesome. Okay, my cat's walking around on my TV stand and causing it to shake and roll. Well, not roll. Actually, you just stay there. That's fine. But she's causing it to shake and tremble a bit, which is concerning. Alright, seems to have settled down. Alright, you just sit there and take another hit. Medium can't quite get far enough to take out their light this turn. But... oh yeah, so let us remember that we don't have first strike advantage in this game. So, I'm not going to do more damage by getting first strike here. It's just going to be an even exchange. I actually had forgotten about that until I literally said it just then. As I said, it's been a couple months between episode 1 and this episode, so I'm remembering what the heck is going on. Oh, there goes my cat's automated food dispenser, which caused her to very violently jump off my my television tray, causing it to wobble most concerningly. Luckily, there were no disastrous crashes and destruction of expensive electronics. So let's all be happy about that. Especially me. Yeah, ordinarily, when you watch stuff, it's stuff that was recorded months ahead of time. This is going to be closer to real time. You'll be watching something that was recorded 1 or 2 weeks ago instead of something that was recorded months ago. So that'll be an interesting change, both for me and the viewers. I might actually be able to, like, if people have gameplay advice, actually apply it in future videos in the LP. That's a novel concept. This is turning into a logjam, isn't it? I feel like I'd get value out of buying some artillery. But the regular artillery are kinda... their range just is never very good, so maybe I should save up for the rockets. I think I will. Maybe I'll get a few more duders. Let's get a mech for over here and a mech for over here. Action economy is important. I certainly remember that. Alright, my poor sacrificial infantry is about to die horribly. A salute for you, men. Yuan Delta's very sad about the loss of his troops. Even exchange. Didn't it say that the guy I'm fighting has poor defense? I feel like I'm not really seeing that so far with all these even exchanges. If his defense is so poor, maybe it's just talking about his AI rather than any actual stats. That's probably the case. Because the description of this game, I read like a translation of the official Japanese description of this game, did make a point of how there's, quote, different AI routines for all the different COs. So when it says things like has poor defense, that's probably what it's talking about rather than actual stats. Should I just combine these guys right away? I feel like it's a little wasteful. Well, yeah, it's a little wasteful. Go fight these guys. Okay, never mind. It wouldn't have been wasteful after all. I didn't realize these guys weren't to full strength. I would have realized that if I'd looked at their health, but I didn't. Okay, medium tank. Is that within range of this artillery? I think they only go up to 3, right? 1, 2, 3, so it should be out of its range. Oh, right. There's no way to check that, is there? I mean, No way to just bring up its threat range. Okay, but yeah, 2 to 3. So, yeah, this should be out of its range. Destroy the light tank. Beautiful. What was the name of the guy we're fighting again? He looked so sad. Von Rosso. Poor Von Rosso. He was devastated by that loss. Just couldn't take it. Oh, a recon and a light tank. Okay, he's building a lot of actual vehicles now. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to be wasteful with my troops. Get in there and do some damage to this artillery. Alright, that was pathetic. Oh, well, at least you got 2 of them. I guess that's something. I guess. Go to fight this guy. And then hopefully you'll be able to capture the city uninterrupted. Seriously, we have such a happy theme. This doesn't sound like going to war so much as engaging in wholesome hijinks. I guess in this world, war is wholesome hijinks. It is Advance Wars, after all, and not Days of Ruin, so... Oh, even exchange. I guess because we were in the woods, so that provides defensive benefit too. Go ahead and attack this silly APC. Teach it the foolishness of its decisions. Nice. Honestly, though, we start with such an overwhelming advantage on this map, it's really unfair for our opponent. Geez, this guy's not going down easy. Kill him. Or maybe I should just finish that one off. Nah, kill this guy. You and your moon flagstones, we're going to turn those into star flagstones, and then you will cry. Oh boy, medium tanks are not fast in the forest, are they? Okay, can I afford a rocket now? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Get another couple duders. Have I moved everything I can? It looks like it. Alright, another turn done. He's trying, very, very slowly. No, my men! How could you do this? You made my big red nose waggle back and forth so sadly. I'll wipe that grin off your face, Von Rosso. Enjoy it while you can. Kind of like that siren for some reason. Let's see. Alright, light tank, meet your big brother. Your very hostile big brother. It's not the nice kind of big brother who like plays games with you and stuff. This is the bully kind of big brother who beats you up because he's a jerk. I had a big brother who was basically both kinds. Just kidding if you're watching this, big bro. I only say that because we wrestled a lot, and one time when I was very young, he accidentally broke my collarbone. He was actually an awesome big bro, though. Why am I talking about him in the past tense like he's dead? He still is an awesome big bro. I don't think he'll ever see this video anyway. Let's see. It's so adorable. Playing tug of war over control of the city. I might as well join these guys together. Well, maybe I should have these guys attack and then join them together. Wow, 0 damage. I mean, it's just trucks. I thought you'd do more than 0 damage to trucks. It's not like you're shooting tank armor. Oh well. Satellaview. Yeah, since there's a road going down the west side of the map, makes rockets viable. Rockets are worthless off-road, but they'll be useful getting to the front here. Alright, medium tank. Obliterate this recon. Nice. That fight won't go well for you. No, it will not. Oh, and he... Oh, it's just an APC. It's not a medium. Alright, light tank, go ahead and attack this artillery again. They're not doing very well, are they? They're trying. Alright, well, attack anyway. No, they didn't die. I mean, some of them died, but they weren't wiped out. Should be an even fight. And these guys need to learn some tactics. Don't just stand there standing up in the middle of the street shooting at each other at point-blank range. Find some cover or something. Alright. Start capping this. So I hear that apparently Reboot Camp sold very poorly. That's sad. It deserved to do well. It's kind of depressing if it didn't. I wonder if that was because of all the delays. I wonder if that hurt it. Or maybe it would have sold poorly regardless, I don't know. Either way, that's unfortunate, because I guess it means we're not going to be getting any more new Advance Wars content. Definite sad face. But it is what it is. Good series get ignored and neglected while inferior ones are super popular and everybody loves them. That's the story of the universe, pretty much. Alright, let's get another wave of dudes. We're taking some losses, so it'll be good to have some replacements. And yeah, your job is just to stand there and take another hit. Alas. Alas. But yeah, a lot of the stuff I like tends to be more obscure and unpopular. Story of my life. Not everything, of course. There's some really popular stuff I like. I've done LPs of quite a few of them on my channel. Legend of Zelda series, Command & Conquer, that sort of thing. But yeah, a lot of the stuff I like is just not really in the mainstream. It is what it is. I guess it almost makes me sound like a hipster, which is depressing because I don't want to be a hipster. Jeez, just die. It's so annoying. Alright, will this finish you off? Are you suiciding yourself? Yes. Maybe the mech can get in there and finish the job. Because I have such an overwhelming production advantage, I feel pretty free to just throw troops away like this and just human wave tactics. Very brute force, but When you've got this kind of numerical advantage, you can afford to be brute force. You don't really have to be all tactical and smart about it. It's just an APC and a couple of light tanks. My medium knows what to do with those. Even exchange because of the defensive differences, I reckon. Help him out. I knew this would be a surprising slog. Grinding our opponent down. I feel like I'm at the point where I feel pretty okay about turning the animations off to speed things up a little. We're basically in the end game stages already. There we go. Quick battle on. Alright, if my rocket can ever join the fray, that's going to help matters a great deal, I think. Forward, men! Forward! Charge! Geez, even on road, it's taken them a while to join the fight. To be fair, the front is just not right outside our factory door, which is a good thing. It's right outside the enemy's factory door, so no matter what we build, it's going to take it a couple turns to be able to join the fray. I have a feeling that wouldn't go great for you. Just be a human shield, stand in the way. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to finally finishing a game of my own in this genre. I've been working on such a thing on and off for years, as I've mentioned in some previous episodes, but I think now, on the Commander X16, I might finally finish one. Though I do have one other game idea I'm going to do first, before I get to the strategy game. Let's build a heavy tank. That sounds like fun. Now, obviously, a lot of this is because we're playing early maps that are very easy. I'm sure it's going to get a lot more intense later on. Right now, this feels like a very relaxing experience. Just chill, boot up Super Famicom Wars. Have some cartoony strategy goodness in that nostalgic old-school SNES style. And honestly, right now that's a good thing, because a bit of just a relaxing, almost mindless diversion is exactly what I need. After how horrendous work was this week. A bit of unwinding is just what the doctor ordered. It's so adorable. Finish this artillery. Oh, come on! This is ridiculous. This is completely absurd. Just frickin' die. I want to kill this rather than the artillery right now. There we go. Alright, well, we got that. It'd be hard to kill stuff that's on the cities between the defense boosts they get and repairing constantly. There we go. That'll speed that up a bit. Continue to block the enemy. Okay, you can finally get to where you can help. This should be just outside the artillery's range. Geez, traffic jam. Alright, what do we want to destroy down here? Our medium is down to 6. The enemy has a light tank at 8, which is also on a base. So that might actually not be a favorable exchange. Maybe I should just have the medium start mowing down some infantry. Wait a minute, didn't I turn these off? Am I crazy? Hold on. Okay, maybe I didn't confirm. I must not have confirmed. I'm used to new menus where you don't have to confirm, you just change something and it just does it. There's no, like, apply operation. That's the way it's done in new school menus. Back in the day, you had to hit apply or OK, which I forgot about. Yeah, even though I never played this game when it came out because I'm not Japanese, did not live in Japan, where it's the only place it was available for a long time, it nonetheless gives me those very happy, nostalgic vibes. It's quite delightful. Part of it is just the 16-bit SNES-ness of it. There we go. That's the faster battle animations we wanted. And partly it's just because I played other old-school strategy games that had decent similarity to this. Combination of those two things very much creates that nostalgic vibe. I love it. Let's see. It would be really fun to play this in multiplayer against a friend, too. One of these days I need to get one of my buddies to co-commentate an LP with me, a multiplayer game. That would be a lot of fun. It's hard to do, though. Some people are shy. Other people you can just never sync your schedules enough to get it done. If I can ever make that happen, though, I think it would be good fun. I know my brother would be up for it because he's not shy at all, but the problem there is to trying to get our schedules to line up so I could ever co-record an LP with him. It's just hard. Busy as I am, he's much busier than me because in addition to a full-time job like I have, he also has a large family that he has to take care of. Combination of those two things, I'm amazed he ever has any time at all. Hey, the enemy just built a rocket as well. How dare you do this? Am I ever going to kill this artillery? Finally. Finally. Should I penetrate even deeper into his territory? Why not? Alright, not much left of those rockets. Can an infantry finish it? Oh, you're gonna start capping this. How's my mech doing? 7. This guy needs to cap. You guys try to finish off this this rocket. Nice, they can. Rockets are fragile. Alright, mechs should do well against a recon, right? Well, they did so-so. The recon did have the defense advantage, of course. Another thing that happened to me a couple weeks ago, I think it was 3 weeks ago now, is my primary computer died. Essentially, I can turn it on, but it then just crashes after a few minutes, just inevitably every time. Which means I can get old files and stuff off of it. But I obviously can't really use a computer that consistently dies after a few minutes, so it's effectively unusable. Maybe I'll try to figure out why that's happening at some point and get it fixed, because it's a nice computer and not cheap, so I wouldn't want to just throw it away if I don't have to. But that also caused a bit of disruption in my schedule of doing basically everything, because I had to move all kinds of stuff onto my backup computer and get it operational for all the gazillions of things I do on my computers, which includes both work and personal stuff. So that's mostly resolved now, but that was also a factor in slowing me down for a while on recording and other things. 2 versus 2, huh? Well, now it's one survivor on each side. Just keep trapping this APC. It's clearly over. This is where any sensible opponent would surrender, unless they're deliberately being a troll. But as we've discussed, the AI is not really smart enough to do that. Now, we do have domination on. I don't know how much it's going to matter. We might just finish him off before we capture 75% of the properties, but, you know, the idea's there. Let's get another rocket. I feel like I have enough duders. I think I'm not even going to bother buying more infantry at this point. It just makes my turn take longer. Yeah, we're in mop-up mode now. Get that artillery out of here. One. Jeez. Nice. Alright, I need to start capping this, for sure. Oh my gosh, all my guys are down to 1, just about. Alright, well you can prevent him from building stuff on it. We'll definitely kill some of these guys. Well, you know, it'll distract him. Yeah, I finally got a mech getting down here. Maybe it can do something about this APC. I don't think anything's in range of this rocket. I stand corrected. I misjudged the range. That's fantastic. Start capping this. Nice. Get out of here, you. We're painting all the buildings orange and putting star flagstones down. Get your crappy blue buildings and moon flagstones out of here. And you just reinforce. Such a logjam. Oh ho. Oh, I can capture his HQ soon. Let's not forget we can win that way. Yeah, let's just go for that victory. That might be the fastest. For a second, I derped out and totally forgot that was a victory condition. Just capture the enemy's HQ. I think we'll win that way. My heavy can finally start getting involved in the scrap. As I think I mentioned in the first video, I think I might actually like it better when there's not a first strike advantage. I kind of like the way this plays when that's not the case. Where to put this last duder? Kind of feels like it barely even matters, but maybe let's put him over here. Reinforce this group. What should I build next? Don't have any ports yet. Geez, I don't think it really matters, to be honest, at this point. Let's just get more rockets. It's such a logjam that I basically need ranged stuff to get in there at this point. No. Oh yeah, you can purchase stuff off of your HQ in this one. Okay, yeah, you're not going to get much done with 1 hit point. That's not even worth the time it takes to animate. And you only capture 1. Let's take this, though. Okay. Won't be able to build anything from there now. Should obliterate that recon, yeah. Finally got it. Took us forever to take that city. Since our guy's trying to take it, we're under constant attack. I think this is 1 space out of range of this rocket. Nope, I keep misjudging that. Beautiful. And you can finish him off. Nice. Love it. Alright, what do you do against an APC? I would think you should be effective. And you are. Jeez, these 1 hit point guys everywhere. So close. Can an infantry finish off an APC? I have my doubts. Okay, that's not what I wanted you to attack. I was too quick on the confirm. Oh, nice. It's not even worth it. Soon enough, I should have 75% of the properties captured at this rate, I would think. You join. Yeah, I have domination on. Yeah, 75%. I would think we're close. I'm not, like, actually counting, I'm just eyeballing it, but it looks like we're close. Jeez, I can get 2 rockets now? Tell you what, get some artillery for the eastern side. Because rockets would never make it there. They're so useless trying to get through heavy woods. Alright! Domination victory. Nice. Turns out we did get that before we took the enemy HQ. Bonsai. Well done to us. Ah, that was a nice, relaxing way to unwind after a rough week of work. I enjoyed it. That was good times. Not difficult when you have such an overwhelming production advantage on the enemy. I'm sure the maps will get harder. I don't even bother. Alright, next time we'll continue with Onigiri Isles. Just as a quick reminder, this is gonna almost surely be posting more slowly than my past Advance Wars playthroughs. But the episodes will be coming. So, I'll see you next time for some more Super Famicom Wars.